I just watched that Rachel challenge, and I feel like a lot of people needed to hear what we heard today.
Rachel is one of my biggest influences. From the speeches that I've seen 3. I have taken away that kindness is something to be given to everyone, not just a select few.
I totally love Rachel's challenge. It kind of changed my view of how I would take my friends for granted, but now I want to, go out and be thankful for my friends and, be grateful for another day that I have to live.
Today I learned about Rachel's story, and I would like to take on Rachel's hand and follow her through the impact that we're trying to make at this school, along with other schools that have already started to participate. Rachel's story really moved me and made me believe that maybe that we do have another chance to change society, or at least this generation coming into the new world and the ones after.
Rachel's challenge is really interesting to me in the way that it's encouraging kindness in a school setting. Schools are supposed to be a mock real world, so the idea that kindness starts in the school should translate into the world. I think that's really interesting.
I personally want to take Rachel's challenge in changing the way people feel about coming to school.
It inspired me to be nicer and I'm kind to people. Even the little things can really change somebody else's life. So you do one thing and it could spread to other people, and then and so on and so on.
I was expecting this presentation to be kind of a bore. Low-key, I'm sorry. But I was expecting it to kind of just be boring and kind of just one of those things that don't really stick with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be completely honest, I did start crying towards the middle of it, because it really hit home for me, and it made me realize that I need to appreciate the people who are in my life more, and that I take all of my friends for granted sometimes. And yeah, it made me realize I need to be a nicer person to everybody.
It really hit my heart, because it made me feel not to take people for granted, and also to appreciate what people do in your life, and also make an impact on other people's life. Even just a little bit of kindness would go a long way for a lot of people. I feel like that made me really want to say sorry to some people that I might have hurt in the past.
I feel so bad for the things that I've done in my past, and the first step to trying to make a change was me coming up here and me apologizing to everyone else that I've ever done wrong with or ever did anything to.
It also shows how much such a little act of kindness can do and spread throughout this entire school, and how it can really help and save other people's lives sometimes because they're going in dark times.
When I joined the club, it kind of helped me realize that I wasn't alone in different things that I was feeling and stuff like that. I was in a really bad spot in my life, and it kind of helped me out of it.
Reminded me that it's okay to feel this way, and that I'm gonna go on to carry her throughout everything that I do and make others feel heard, make others feel seen.
I was in a really dark place for a long time, and this presentation reminded me that being kind is something that I can do every day.
2 things that I took away from the presentation that we had today was about judgment and respect. Those 2 kind of go hand in hand together. We all judge people almost every day in our life. And it's not right, because you may never know what somebody is going through, how they're feeling in that moment, or what they're thinking at all. We just have to respect people and always treat people the way that we want to be treated.
Rachel's challenge has inspired me, as one of the messages was, to dream big, and I think I have maybe at one point in my life let some of those dreams let go, and I think today I have been inspired to maybe take another look at them and believe.
I mainly got a lot of kind of hope. I've been feeling kind of undecisive about really what I want to do, but this has kind of finally come to a conclusion. I always wanted to help others. I wasn't sure how, but I really think I've kind of found the conclusion where I want to go now.
Since I was little, I've always wanted a way to impact the world when it's my time to leave. And her challenge really gives me a way to do that, and I really appreciate it.
Today, Rachel's story, as well as her ideologies, has brought a
brand new light to our school, an opportunity for many of us to gather and bring new kindness and cause our own chain reactions, just like she wanted to do in her own life.
A lot of people should come together and step towards to make a bigger difference, because if we can just take all our voices and put a big stomp on the Earth's axis on the hatred, I promise you we can change it.
Realize like how much I want to like spread kindness and positivity to like our school and our community.
What I've learned is to stop taking time you have for granted and to spend most of with your loved ones and who you love and get off of this and really start to like show more appreciation to everybody that I know and care for.
After this presentation, I really felt like I wanted to change myself for the better. You know, like with the New Year resolutions, I kind of like threw them away. Now I'm gonna like bring them back. You know, this presentation had like a huge impact on me. Like I started bawling my eyes out. So for Rachel.